social changes or progression have you noticed and you've experienced at the bank?
People are more aware of like inclusion, diversity and equity now than they was sort of say 10 years ago. And there's more of a focus on it. So for instance, when I first joined the bank, I had just had my daughter, she's 12 now, and I'd just come back from like maternity leave. And so things like flexible working, I was really lucky to be in an organisation where that I was able to work flexibly, because there's no way I really would have been able to manage working full time, you know, and caring for her. So I had to sort of like leave a bit earlier. Back then there would be comments like, oh, half day when you left at like a few minutes to 5, and you know, if you was a bit late and things like that. And all of that's completely stamped out now. Like that cultural shift, and women working mothers, people were actually looking at ways to help. So obviously with flexible working, that's made it a lot easier for for me. And then so working now, we work a lot from home as well. So I think when I got the award, I remember someone was saying about how there were so many more women was able to up their hours because of when obviously we had to work from home, because I was just able to manage and juggle their work home life and things like that. So I've seen a big shift there. And I think as well, like before, maybe if someone did have to work part-time, for instance, because they've got caring responsibilities, then maybe they would have been overlooked for like promotions and pay rises. But just because someone's working less days or hours, it doesn't mean that they're not doing a great job in the time that they're there. So I think that's part of what the Women in the Bank network have really done, is to say this isn't fair. Like there seems to be people who are potentially like amazing at their jobs that are being overlooked just because they're sort of working part-time and things like that. So that has really changed in the last sort of 10 years now, and things like that just don't happen. Like that kind of barriers and to career progression, that was one of them, are slowly like sort of breaking down, I think.